We call to order the February 4th, 2014 Recreation Committee meeting. Councilman Joseph will lead us in the prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Lord, bless this great country, bless this great parish, and bless all the armed forces service of this great country. Lord, give us the power and the strength to make the right decision for the recreation of this great parish. Also like the prayers to go out to Carol LeBlanc family and down the Gotro family, for their prayers go out to them. And Lord, once again, bless this great parish. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
If anybody would like to speak, please turn your comment card in to the podium. Go down to the agenda item number 4, the Ascension Parish Parks and Recreation Proposal. What we have is Mr. Adrian Percy, who's going to head the group meetings that we're going to have with the citizens of the parish. We have Mr. Percy here. I'd like him to come to the podium. He could just give a quick overview of what he's going to be doing.
Basically, the proposal we have submitted to the parish is to organize and conduct a series of community meetings around the parish, 5 community meetings that's basically titled Envision Your Parks, soliciting input from everyone in the parish that wants to come give their input on what they expect, the kinds of programs, facilities, and organization from the Recreation and Parks Department of Ascension Parish. Now, half of our proposal is for that, and approximately the other half is to communicate to everyone in the parish and the advertising communication messages out there to make sure everybody in the parish knows where the meetings closest to their homes are taking place, their neighborhoods, so that people are actually encouraged to come give their input. We will also moderate, facilitate these meetings, and at the end produce a full documentation and report for the council and the Parks Department to make future decisions and to guide the strategic direction of the parks.
Okay. Any questions? Councilman Joseph?
Yeah, Mr. Percy,
Yes.
didn't you do a survey a couple of years ago?
Yes, I did. We went door to door, and as I recall, in your district also, we went and we collected 400 surveys, I think roughly 40 from each of the 10 council districts,
Right.
and processed that for what people wanted in each area. That was a statistical survey, and I think this time what we're doing is coming back and trying to give everybody the opportunity to participate, not just those on whose doors we knock. But yes, that was us that did that.
Yeah, and your survey was really real good, because, I mean, it really showed exactly what the parish wanted at that time. So I'm glad you're on board.
Well, thank you.
And welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to work with the parish again.
Councilman Lambert?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Percy, at these meetings, will you have, what are you going to have exactly?
Basically, the plan is there will be 4 different stations that when the people that we do have kind of an agenda for each one of these meetings, and there will be tables out there basically with presentations for 4 different areas. And let me grab my glasses and I can go through those. That basically what we're going to, at each one of those stations, are some of the things that the Parks Department is looking at, we would like to get input from. So everybody that comes will be able to go look at what is planned or being proposed for Lamar Dixon, West Bank Parks and Recreation, local parks and neighborhood parks throughout the parish, as well as Bayou Manchac Hiking Trail, which would be conducted in partnership with EBR Breck Parks. And after going to each one of those stations, there would be a presentation made, and I think we have talked with Mr. Turner, making the presentation, which is a PowerPoint presentation, bringing everybody in the room back together, to look at the PowerPoint, to go through where the parks are, what is existing in the parish, across the parish, things people may not know about the parks, bring them up to speed, and at that point, we would then break out we will have up to 3 moderators there to facilitate, depending on how many people come, if we want to break them into smaller groups, so that we can make sure everybody has an opportunity for input. We're also going to pass out surveys when people come in, that they can go around and write their comments on what they think about each one of these stations that they're going to be asked to go to and visit, ask any questions they want, make any comments they want, and they can put it on paper. We will have somebody there to transcribe and take down any and all comments from the different breakout sessions, and then that's what we will be putting all back together and presenting back to you. So that is the plan. Meetings should take 1 to 2 hours each.
Great.
Councilman Joseph?
Okay. When you say that the master plan, you will be presenting those master plans that we have proposed, correct?
Yes, the ones that y'all have at this point in
Right,
time.
and then
Yes.
based on the public tweeting or whatever they would like to see.
Correct, and the PowerPoint presentation that I think all of y'all, that all of you have seen is what will actually be presented to them.
Okay.
Question. All right. Thank you, Mr. Percy.
Is that it?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
And one other thing, Mr. Chairman.
Hold on, I have one other question.
What are we looking for as far as the price on these 5 meetings?
The 5 meetings plus all of the advertising and communications to get out there is right at $25,000. I think I have it right here. If you have a proposal there, it's 24,434 is what I'm looking at.
Parish President, you have any questions? Okay.
So,
Councilman Joseph?
yes, so, Mr. Chairman, you're looking for the motion to proceed with, for the fund this?
To the full council, yes.
Okay, so our motion will be based on Mr. Percy Company to do the advertising, Jason,
Yes.
to not exceed 25K.
Yes.
And I'll second that.
No opposition. Motion passes.
Thank you.
Before we go to number 5, due to the winter weather event, if anybody else is still interested in being in the recreation group, please contact me. We're going to try to finalize that by Monday of next week. So if you haven't contacted me or your local councilman, please try to contact us before Monday of next week. And
One other thing before we go on to number 5.
Councilman Lambert?
Mr. Chair. Yeah, just talking with some of the directors and different things that are going on. We're gonna be busting at the seam with a lot of the players and stuff that are coming into our parks. I know it's gonna be rough, but whatever we can do to prepare early for the leads, as far as light adjustments, field preps, please feel free to call on us, whatever we need to do early. I know the lighting has been an issue for quite some time, so if we could really address that early on, I'd definitely appreciate it.
Okay. With that, we move to number 5 on the agenda.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Meeting adjourned.